Good morning again. How was the night? Hope you slept well. Whether you're listening in the morning or afternoon, we made this to be a daily audio devotional, hopefully thinking that you would receive it in the earliest of the morning. So that's why I say good morning every time. So, yeah, let's continue this morning. In 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 12, the Bible scripture that will anchor this whole week series on says in NLT translation, don't let anyone think less of you because you are young. Be an example to all believers in what you say, in the way you live, in love and your faith and your purity. Say, do not let anyone think less of you. So basically, it is your responsibility that no one looks down on you. It is you that will have to make it happen. You have to carry yourself in a way. You have to think in a way that nobody can look down on you. You are not less than a normal human being. You are good. Are you getting what I'm saying? You are not too young. You are normal. And none of this status quo that people place on people, these tags and labels. Listen, don't allow anybody put those things on you. Don't let anyone look down on you. Don't let anyone despise you. Are you getting what I'm saying? So now you have to understand it's your responsibility. What can I do about this? What can I do? What can I do? This is a question you must ask yourself, and that's what I'm here to answer to you. Number one, you have to change the way you think. The Bible said, as a man thinks in his heart, so he is. If people think that you are less than, and you also think that you are less than, listen, you really are less than. There is no two ways about that. So, but if people think that you are less than, but you think and you know within yourself, I am who God has made me to be. I am not less than anybody. I am not inferior to anybody. I am who God has made me to be. When you have those meditations and those thought patterns, nothing can make you less. Are you getting what I'm saying? So first of all, you have to change the way you think. How do you see yourself? Are you always combating with yourself? I taught on that series in the last week, accepting yourself for who you are. Are you always fighting yourself? Do you always feel like what you are doing is not the best way? Do you know what? Anything that you do now, you did it the best way you can do it. I know there is room for improvement and everything, but you have to be less judgmental about yourself. Do you know the truth? If I'm able to get you to be less judgmental about yourself, I have done 80% of all that God has sent me here to do. It is very important that you see yourself the way God sees you. Think on this. Think. Meditate on this thing. I'm going to show you. Listen, oh my God, my Jesus. Listen, this is an important thing. Because the truth is that when some people say that God called, you may be thinking what you need is the purpose for your life. You need God to tell you what you will do. But people that God called in the Bible, God had to go through this process, first of all, before he could use them. What does that show you? That God can do nothing with you except you allow him, except your mind, you allow him your mind, except you think beyond ordinary, think beyond limitations, see a person in you, see yourself as beyond limit. There is nothing that can hold you back. So when you start thinking like that, that is when God will be able to even use you. So now God comes to Moses and say, you will be a deliverer of my people. Wonderful thing. And Moses says to him, I am this. I do not speak well. I do not know this. I cannot do this. He kept giving excuses upon excuses. And God at the time became angry with him. What is wrong with you? You know what? For every excuse he gave, God gave him a response that he could relate with. God did not really, when he said, I'm a stammerer, God did not say, open your mouth, and then he touched his tongue and changed his tongue. No, God didn't do that. Because God is trying to tell us in this our generation that I'm going to use you the way you are. I don't really need to change you. I don't need to change your complexion. I don't need to change your country. For those who want to japa, sorry. I don't need to change your country. Sorry. So that's prophetic, right? Okay, let's continue. I don't need to change your location or anything to bless you. Bishop David Oyedepo say that black is not synonymous to lack. Neither is wealth synonymous to white people. Are you getting what I'm saying? Anywhere you are, God can bless you. So first of all, you have to understand this. So Moses was saying this, that God said, I'm going to use you the way you are. God is not planning to change anything about your life for now, at least. He's going to take you from the point where you are to bring you to perfection. That same Moses, when he finally allowed God, became the meekest of the whole earth. The Bible said, among all the prophets, there has not arisen anyone who is as meek as Moses, or who did so much great miracles like Moses. Are you getting what I'm saying? So this is the number one key. And tomorrow, I'm going to share with you another one. God bless you.